joined the seminary as a student after my PUC, our English teacher, finding our difficulties in English, taught us some tongue twisters. Some of the tongue twisters are still remembered. One is because we Mangaloreans, especially the Konkanis, we have a difficulty of P and F. When there is P, we say F. When there is F, we say P. So it could be fish becomes fish and fish becomes fish. No, that's a difficulty that we have sometimes in the medical college. I can use this language, I suppose, but that is a difficulty. But in order to prevent and to make it a little more correct in the pronunciation, our English teacher would give us these tongue twisters after vocabulary building. And one such is to have a correct pronunciation of the P. Previous preparation prevents poor performance. Okay, repeat several times, 100 times sometimes. Previous preparation prevents poor performance. And that P is part of the 15 days, 20 days, sometimes every time in the class we have to repeat it. Then you have to do the F, for example. Fenny, fish, fried, pie, floundering fish. Okay, so the other one, F. So we got the F and P. Then the combinations. The third combination is, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you want to fail, don't plan. But if you want to succeed, plan it. So, by imparting the English language, he also imparted the wisdom that is connected with that. And I believe the previous administrator, under the guidance of the august members here, whose names are already mentioned, Father Roshan and his team and the MS then, in 2019 began this process planned. And the committees were formed, handing over the job and the later work, as it is already mentioned, you know how much that is all done. And then there was another wisdom saying that he would give our English teacher. Spellings. The spelling of success is H-A-R-D and W-O-R-K. The spelling of success is H-A-R-D and W-O-R-K. Normally we think is S-U-C-C-E-S-S. Well, hard work is the spelling of success, and previous preparation prevents poor performance, and if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. These wisdom sayings of our elderly persons who can see farther sitting than we younger generation on our toes, we don't see as much. And that, as it is already said, the wisdom of Dr. Ray, Dr. J.P. Alva, Dr. Uday Kumar, and other companions here that we have said, the colleagues, Dr. Prabhu Kiran, Dr. Vilma, and there are many others that have helped us together with the administrators. Well, I remember gratefully the work done by Father Valerian D'Souza, Father Roshan, and Father Rudolph, Father Ajit. These have been there all through, and now that we have a new face, Father John D'Souza as a chaplain, I heartily welcome him to this medical institute, that his presence will bring a heart that loves. He is very compassionate, very kind, very gentle, very humane, and that his presence at the bedside of the people will give us a kind of a new touch, healing touch to heal and comfort. I'm happy, really, that the Quality Council of India has accepted Father Mulder Satumbe, that it provides quality service to the patients, that it updates the personnel with training programs, that it keeps the house very clean, as it is already mentioned by Father Richard, that nothing is really thrown helter-skelter, but everything is taken care of. These and the other criteria which are used to really give us the certificate of the National Accreditation Board for Hospitals and Healthcare Providers at the entry level is already a milestone that is achieved, and we have certainly many more steps to climb and many more miles to go till we sleep. These days we have the Olympics going on with the motto higher, faster, stronger. So we have to climb higher, certainly faster, and become stronger even in this healthcare. And the hard work of the committees that I certainly appreciate under the leadership of Father Sylvester and the constant guidance of Father Director and other administrators, assistant administrators, and the members of the faculty, the staff, supportive staff. It is not an easy job. As Father said, it is a Herculean task. Hercules was meant for hard work. And we also are meant for hard work. No easy climb. You don't climb any mountain easily. You have to really bend and climb. You have to adjust yourself to the gravitational force, and you have to bend. And I think any success is possible only when you bend humbly before God, before His grace, and also collaborate with others, bend with your colleagues and companions. Otherwise, if you are arrogant, rude, things won't work. You have to bend humbly. I see and I really feel grateful for all the things that you have done other than getting the certificate. During this COVID situation, the doctors, nurses, supervisors, auxiliary staff, you have done a wonderful job in taking care of the sick, the COVID-infected patients, and also arranging the vaccination. I feel Father Muller's is a charitable institution. Charity, caritas in Latin, would mean love. Love. What is real love? Real love is choosing life for others and choosing even death for ourselves. Caritas or charity is to choose life for others and even death for ourselves. We Christians call Jesus as the epitome of charity, love, because we say God is love. God is love. God gives Himself totally. And that is the motto behind any charitable institution of the Christian dimension. So this is giving of oneself to the extent of dying so that the others might live and have fuller life. I have come that you may have life and life in abundance. That is the purpose for which Jesus has come. And Jesus tells us, do as I have done. I have washed the feet, you also wash one another's feet. And here in the hospital, you do that really every day. Irrespective of religion and belief, every day you wash the patient's wounds. You wash their body. You even wash their conscience, I would say, by consoling them. You wash their agitated minds when they are struggling. They do not know what to do, where to go. You really console them, comfort them. Well, that's what washing the feet would mean, that you bend low to serve the poorest of the poor. And that is life. That is charity. That is the charity that Father Muller thought of as a Jesuit missionary coming to India, and he has imparted that knowledge to us. Certainly, his life has been a great example, and I gratefully thank all of you present here that your contribution is already mentioned. I just say yes, my big yes for all that you have done. May God bless you. Thank you.
Entry level NABH accreditation. NABH accreditation is a major milestone for Father Muller Hospital, Tumbai, as it is a recognition for fulfilling high standards in delivering quality health care to all patients, especially to the rural population in and around Bantwal. NABH is a constituent board of the Quality Council of India, which provides an accreditation program for various healthcare organizations. NABH accreditation comes just 8 years after the establishment of this hospital. The Father Mullah Hospital Tumbe started in the year 2013 after taking over from the BA Group. It started operations as a 50-bedded hospital which soon grew to a 100-bedded broad specialty hospital, presently to a multi and super specialty hospital. The process of NABH was initiated in the year 2018 under the able leadership of Reverend Father Roshan Krasta, then administrator, and with the encouragement and support from our beloved director, Reverend Father Richard Coelho. It was under the guidance of Dr. Sanjeev Rai, the then CMS, who was already well versed with the process of acquiring NABH at Father Mullah Medical College Hospital. From him that we had the first training program for our staff at Father Mullah Hospital Tumbe. We then went on to establish various subcommittees and held various training programs for our staff here and at Father Mullah Medical College Hospital by well-informed resource persons from the various NABH committees of Father Mullah Medical College Hospital, Kankanadi, which was only possible with the support of Reverend Father Rudolph Ravi Desa, Administrator of Father Mullah Medical College Hospital, Kankanadi, and Reverend Father Ajit Menezes, Administrator of Father Mullah Medical College, to whom we remain ever grateful. We then established our quality department and had various training programs to upgrade ourselves to meet the NABH standards. On 25th February 2019, Bishop Most Reverend Dr. Peter Paul Saldana inaugurated the NABH initiation program and handed over the files of different committees to the chairpersons. As the process continued, the mantle was handed over to our present administrator, Reverend Father Sylvester Vincent Lobo, in May 2019. Under the dynamic leadership, the preparation continued, and in the year 2021, on March 3rd, within a short span of just 2 years of the initiation of NABH, we were able to acquire entry-level NABH certification following 2 days of assessment in all aspects to meet the standards laid down by the NABH board. We were handed over the pre-entry level certification on March 2021. I stand proud to say we are a team of highly qualified and experienced doctors, committed nurses, and well-trained paramedic staff here at Father Mullah Hospital, Tumbe. Despite the challenges faced, we have upgraded our infrastructure and now have a fully equipped intensive care unit, neonatal intensive care unit, post-operative specialized laboratory facility, labor theatre, state-of-the-art operation theatre with HEPA filters, CSST, and a recently inaugurated exclusive COVID care facility and COVID vaccination center too. As the NABH core committee chairperson, I would be failing in my duty if I do not place on record the endless support of our director, administrators, and the commitment of all the committee chairpersons and all the members. Without their support, such a great feat would not have been possible. The challenges ahead for us as healthcare providers are many, but the journey of providing quality patient care will continue as per our motto, Heal and Comfort. I would like to thank and ask for the continued support of our beloved director, all the administrators, my colleagues, and all staff of Father Mullah Medical College Hospital, Kankanadi, as well as Father Mullah Hospital, Tumbe. Let's all strive to achieve the next step, which is full NABH accreditation in the years to come. Thank you one and all, and have a good day.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us regarding the process of NABH accreditation. And now the most awaited moment of the program, handing over of the NABH certification. I would request our administrator, Reverend Father Sylvester Lobo, and a medical superintendent, Dr. Kiran Shetty, to kindly hand over the NABH certificate to our director, Reverend Father Richard Coelho. The certificate